bitch, you know I'm counting money, fool. If you don't believe me, nigga, you know I can show you proof. Like I got something to prove. Bitch, you like the way I move. You can try to be like me, won't walk a mile inside my shoes. I got ice around my neck, I pay the price, yeah, for my jewels. Niggas said that I can't rap and now they really look like fools. I leave water when I step in, when I dip, I leave a pool. Yeah, your bitch, you gave me brain, got college knowledge, fuck the school. I don't give a fuck, a born rebel, nigga, fuck the rules. I got paper coming in at different time and intervals. And I hope you know I see the hate in my peripheral. But it don't matter what you think about me, I don't live for you. I'm your huncho TV, bitch, you know I'm counting money, fool. If you don't believe me, nigga, you know I can show you proof. Like I got something to prove, these bitches like the way I move. It don't matter what you think about me, I don't live for you. I'm your huncho TV, bitch, you know I'm counting money, fool. If you don't believe me, nigga, you know I can show you proof. Like I got something to prove, these bitches like the way I move.
Nigga, fuck the rules, I'm a miracle. Flawless be my juice. Nigga, check the scene, you see a Mary Jeans. Ain't no iron team, big ring, like a championship. You know it's car whip, exotic shit, you know it got that dip. Gotta fall in, been running through the streets, yeah, I'm a street nigga. Do my taxes, I just wanna check, I just told protect. On my wrist, you know that shit glitz, she just wanna kiss. On my wrist, you know that shit glitz, she just wanna kiss.
But it don't matter what you think about me, I don't live for you. I'm your huncho TV, bitch, you know I'm counting money, fool. If you don't believe me, nigga, you know I can show you proof. Like I got something to prove, these bitches like the way I move. It don't matter what you think about me, I don't live for you. I'm your huncho TV, bitch, you know I'm counting money, fool. If you don't believe me, nigga, you know I can show you proof. Like I got something to prove, these bitches like the way I move.
Chat.
Sometimes I really just don't know what to do. And it really don't help that a nigga still cannot get over you. But through the storm, I still won. I still on. I can't hold a grudge, so bygones gon' be bygones, yeah. But I've been on my shit. Tried to play me like a pussy, must forget that bitch.
Chat, what's going on?
Bitch, you know I'm gonna distance.
Let me fix this a little bit.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all have never seen me stand.
This to the top, I'll take the stairs. Invisible to you, I know you never really care. She critical, now you start feeling what I'm feeling, yeah. Residuals start coming, no, so now you give a damn.
Chat, what's going on?
Way before I made my money, been a man. They doubted on a nigga, cause I had a different plan. They told me I couldn't do it, I'm just showing them that I can. Weather by the storm, but 10 toes down.
Listen, man. Yo. We did a little setup upgrade, just a little bit. I've had this desk since I moved into this new room, but the thing is, it's a standing desk. So now I can move as much as I want. I don't have to sit in the chair. I don't have to roll back and forth type of stuff. I can stand up and we can do this. I heard that standing actually makes you more productive, so I've been trying to stand up. If you don't know, my major in the job I want to do is computer science. A lot of it is sitting down, so trying to get out of the habit of sitting down all the time by buying a standing desk. Here we go. And now I'm going to stream standing up. If I can't stand through the whole thing, obviously we could just lower it right back down. It's electronic, so no big deal at all. But yeah, man, listen, I'm so happy to talk to you guys again. I know it's been a minute. When's the last time we streamed? I know the last time I uploaded was like a month ago. I just checked. Last video I did was Kanye and his internships, was June 15th. And then the last live stream was June 29th. So it's been a minute. We haven't even had any real drops since then, to be honest with you. It's just been so extremely dry. And I kind of just been sitting around. Actually, no, I haven't been sitting around. I've been actually doing stuff. I've been searching for internships and stuff. I told you guys that last time, which was 2 weeks ago. Told you guys I was searching for internships, trying to get more into my career field, coding stuff, venturing off into other things. I'm now doing drop shipping, which is going pretty well, actually. We might, if you guys are really interested about that, we could do like a stream eventually and talk about it some more. It's been going pretty decent. I'm not making a crazy amount of money, but I'm making a profit from what I put into it. So, end of an era? Is it the end of an era? I don't know yet, y'all. Is it the end of an era? All right. Y'all want to talk about that first, or y'all want to talk about some other stuff? I got a bunch of stuff I want to talk about, so it's not strictly just the title. What do y'all want to do? Y'all want to talk about sneaker botting first, or y'all want to go into the other topics? Let me know. I'm sure that's why y'all want to hear about it. Is it clickbait title? Nah, not really. You know, let's go ahead and just go into that first. So, am I quitting sneaker botting? Short answer, no, I'm not quitting sneaker botting. So the thing is, sneaker botting or sneakers has just been incredibly dead. Like, this is the worst sneaker year of probably all time. It's been so dry. The market has been awful. Even shoes that I feel like should have popped just didn't pop. And for one example, let me show you right here. So I just picked up these from a friend's house. I had them over there for a while since the restock happened. Pirate Black 350s, one of the most iconic Yeezys of all time. This is the shoe that actually got me into sneaker botting and got me into reselling. Crazy how this comes full circle. The very first shoe I started on is one of the last shoes. This is size 5, so it didn't do too well. If we look at prices, they're pretty much all retail. If you got anything below like a 7, so the base sizes didn't do well. And here's another shoe that I feel like I should have popped as well. I hit these on the shock drop, the Jordan 1 UNC, I believe this is the colorway. Really nice shoe. I think this is one of my favorite shoes this year. I'm really not a big fan of Jordan 1s anymore, but these, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so I feel like both of those shoes should have did really well. Unfortunately, they didn't do well. And I'm actually going to see if I could pull up the prices. Let me see. Was it Jordan 1 UNC? So if we look at the prices, even that buy is $204. 8.5, $209. All these are under retail, or no, not under retail. They're about $30 over retail, but after fees, you're losing pretty much like $10, $20. Leak, what's going on? Appreciate you for stopping by. But yeah, the prices aren't doing well. Leak, if you're in the Discord, Leak actually did predict that these would do $280 to $300, and they did it right after the shock drop. Although prices were going down, it skyrocketed all of a sudden, and I sold a few pairs before it actually crashed. So I did a few pre-sales. I got $50 profit off of one, and then $30 profit off of the other pair, which were bigger sizes. But now the size that I sold, I think it was a size 13, I sold it for $280. It's down to $211, which is crazy. And then if we look at the Pirate Blacks, Blacks in the smaller sizes, they're under retail. That size I just showed you guys, size 5, $230. That's the retail price of it, and I paid tax, so I'm technically losing money on this shoe. And I guess that brings up to like the big question: should we quit sneaker botting? My opinion, I'm gonna say no. If you haven't profited off of a shoe off like a month in a while, I say quit. I mean, there's really no point if keep putting money into your business if it's just not returning any investment. But for me, I feel like if you break down the cost of everything that you're putting into it and you're still making profit, you're not losing like a significant amount, then it's perfectly fine. So let me give you an example of what my stuff looks like. I was thinking about, so I cut my costs down by a lot. Before, I had Chegg on a subscription. I had Valor, AYCD, plus the AI, plus the auto solve. I was also paying for a server. So and a cook group. So 7 subscriptions, all to just be making like maybe a few $100s. I was pretty much positive every single month, but 7 subscriptions is a lot. So this is what I'm looking to do now. I'm cutting costs pretty much across the board. So my cook group, which is $50 a month, actually just came out today, $50 a month. not too bad because they have other opportunities besides just sneakers. If you're in just a purely sneaker group, I will leave that, find something cheaper, or find something that has more value, that they're not focused on just one thing. This cook group helped me get Taylor Swift tickets which profited like $3,000. So me paying $50 in the grand scheme of things really isn't that much money. And then my bot, which is Valor bot, it's $50 a month. And I know some people like, $50 a month, it's kind of steep, but let's just break that down. So $50 divided by, let's say, 30 days in a month, $1.66 a day. Really not too bad. If you could hit one sneaker, like I just said, the UNC ones, I was able to hit it with Valor, pre-sell it, made $50 profit. That covers it. That's just one shoe. If I would have hit multiple pairs, it would have been even better. So I think when you break it down like that, I think it's still somewhat worth it. But I have cut a few things out. So I just canceled my server literally 4 days ago. It was $65 a month, right? And then AYCD, which I'm also about to cancel, which is $18 a month. Some people have it set like this, where they have to pay the auto solve, that's $5, and they have to pay the AI, AYCD AI, which is $25. And if we put that all together, just for AYCD alone, 18 plus 5 plus 25, this is $48 for you to possibly hit something on a Shopify restock. When you break it down, it's really not that worth it. It's really not that worth it. AYCD is probably the most useful tool out of anything in botting. They have the you could generate servers on it. You can fix your profiles. You could track your Nike orders. You can scan your webhook. There's so many things. It's a lot of utility. So I personally had to just cut down to $18 a month when I actually needed it. Now I don't feel like there's a need for it anymore. My profiles are pretty much set. Nothing is really changing in terms of Nike. I'm not buying new bots to want to convert them. I don't need to farm Gmails anymore because Yeezy isn't here. There's no Adidas drops. So me cutting out 65 plus 18, I'm cutting out $83 a month. So all I need to do is just profit $100, and I'm in the green. I'm in the green. That's very easy to do, which is the reason why I don't feel like I need to quit it. I just have it on the side for whenever I do need it. If there's a big drop, I go for it. I hit. If I don't, oh well. I just got to make $100 back. If you notice, I didn't put proxies. Only reason I didn't put proxies is because I have a sponsorship with 2 different companies where they pay me for promo in terms of proxies. With proxies. So that's the only reason why I didn't put that. That's a very unique case. If you're someone that needs to buy proxies, buy something cheap. Buy some sorry, hold on, give me a second. Buy something cheap. Buy something that's not too expensive. You get like a set of 50, set of 25. Just do exactly what you need to get by. Don't go overboard anymore. This is not Yeezy Supply where you need to buy 5-10 gigabytes of resis every month, which is like $60-$70 probably. It's not necessary anymore. Keep your costs as low as possible and just keep moving forward. I don't know if this is ever going to recover. That's probably the scariest thing. We don't know if botting is ever going to recover, and we don't know if sneaker reselling is going to ever recover. Time is just getting more and more expensive. Every single day I come on here, I feel like it's gotten more expensive since the last time I said it. So yeah, definitely this is my game plan. I'm not quitting. If I do quit, you guys will know for sure. But as of right now, I'm not quitting. $100 a month is not bad at all. $100. I had to cut out my server because a job has moved. No, it definitely is. That's why I'm looking for an internship right now. Yeah, job is definitely the move. This shit it's not sustainable anymore. You doing just this, it's not gonna work anymore. Unless you're someone that has like clientele that's constantly buying, that is already set up in life, you'd be perfectly fine. I mean, you could move tons of pairs, but yeah, if you're just someone that's, you stay to yourself, you sell strictly online, it's not really gonna work anymore. Definitely get a job, people. Please get a job. Once I get my internship, oh my gosh, bro, I can't wait. Some of these computer science internships are paying like $20-$30 an hour, which is crazy. It doesn't sound crazy to some of you guys that live in California. That's probably really regular, but in Georgia, gosh, that's sweet money. That's like a regular salary job. Those SP restocks on 4s would make it worth it. That's facts. Shoe Palace did do restocks for the Black Canvas 4s. Let me pull that up. Black Canvas. I just sold a pair of GS a few days ago, or today. Yeah, if you hit on that drop, you would easily be profiting pretty well. And there's a lot of pairs to go around. Only issue is a drop like this isn't guaranteed. It's not guaranteed. We had no idea that Shoe Palace was going to do this. So you kind of just had to be on your toes about it and just hope that it was going to happen. But the chances of this happening again is probably slim to none. It's probably very slim to none. And the retail prices are not retail price. I'm sorry. The shipping price from Shoe Palace is $26.95, $236 per pair plus tax. Not too bad though. That's not too bad. Yeah, you profit a good amount. Yeah, so in conclusion, I'm not quitting just yet. I didn't hit though. I don't always solve my caps when it pings. I don't either. I've completely turned off my Shopify automation just because I hate seeing it. I hate seeing myself get pinged all the time for them to drop nothing. That's been the most annoying thing. I just kind of gave up on it. Yeah, I just kind of gave up on it. Oh yeah. Let's see. But besides that, we got a few other topics that we could talk about. I'm not gonna be interested in too long today, but we got some other stuff we need to talk about. Oh, I seen this right before I got on stream. So Foot Locker is actually coming back, or not Foot Locker. I'm sorry. Yeezys are actually coming back to Foot Locker. Yeezys are coming back to Foot Locker. So they stopped selling Adidas back when the whole thing was going on with Kanye, all the stuff that he said. This is back in October of 2022. Notice how they said any forms of anti-Semitism or hateful and discriminatory behavior, which is the reason why they pulled Yeezys off of the shelf. Now, I always told you guys, with Adidas, when they tried to get Kanye back and tried to sell Yeezys again, they made it seem like they really cared, but people stop caring about morals and the things that they stand on when money is involved. Foot Locker has been struggling. Jordans aren't selling like they used to. They have a lot of inventory sitting, and they talked about rebranding. When's the last thing that you bought on Foot Locker? I can't even remember. Mine was like months and months ago, probably last year actually. But yeah, so they're actually bringing it back. And I don't know exactly what shoes they're bringing back. Maybe we can click into this and see. But before, they were carrying 350s, and they were carrying okay, so here it is. Starting in August, they're going to be carrying Bone Slides, 350 V2s, Green Glow Slides, okay. Slate Marina Slides. I've never heard of that colorway. Is that a new one? 350 gray black, hyperspace gray slides, static gray. Oh, so they're carrying quite a few shoes. I'm genuinely surprised that they're going to be doing this. Before, they weren't getting mini Yeezys. They would get the only the really GR'd ones, like the pure black ones and the pure white ones. But other than that, I haven't seen them get a Yeezy in a long time. But yeah, they are bringing it back. I'm sure that'll be a big step for them, because Foot Locker needs this desperately. They are not making any type of sales. I don't even know if they carry Air Force Ones anymore, just white Air Force Ones, which is one of their biggest sellers. But yeah, it seems like a lot of companies are starting to struggle. now that the sneaker recession is hitting, I guess that's what we can call it. A lot of these people are struggling, and one I want to talk about because I feel like they've been dead for a long time now, but now they're really in the dirt. It's actually unbelievable. Supreme always has a sale at the end of like the summer, after the end of the season, just to get out the remaining inventory so they can just move on to the next season, right? That's pretty typical. Not huge markdowns or anything like that, but just look at the amount of items that they have in here. I've never seen this many items sit on Supreme, especially with it being on sale. Let's go into the sale tab actually. Oh no, this is a sale tab. Okay, so some of them sold out, but a majority of them are still in stock. And if we click onto one of these, look at the markdown. 178 to 106. So $72 marked down for this jacket, which is insane. They're probably losing so much money. They have to be losing millions and millions of dollars just off this season alone. I think an issue with that is I think all their stuff is just heavily overpriced. It's heavily overpriced. Like I was looking at these glasses. Oh, they don't have it anymore. Okay, so oh no. Yeah, I was looking at these glasses the other day because I thought they were pretty cool. And they were $198. That might not be like a ton for glasses, but it genuinely shocked me how much it was. That's probably the biggest issue with Supreme. I think if they would make it like a more affordable brand, they could really sell out on a lot of this stuff. Like who's really gonna buy a $400 patchwork quilt? $400. I would buy this if it was significantly cheaper, but not many people have that much money to drop on items like that, especially not right now. They're gonna have to adjust to lowering their prices, being more of an affordable brand. I think Supreme has ran its course where they were the most hyped brand. Like everybody had Supreme stickers on everything. Hypebeast had backpacks, you know, the whole Supreme Air Force One collab, Supreme Air Max. They had so many collaborations, so much momentum, and now it's just killed. It's killed. People are not really messing with Supreme anymore. It actually feels like it got corny. Are you in Threads? No, I'm not in Threads. I'm not in Threads. How is Threads, by the way? If anybody has an account, let me know. I seen that Facebook owns it. It's like a competitor to Twitter. I've never tried it and I've never seen it. It looks a little bit odd. Only time I ever hear about it is when people from Twitter go over to Threads and then they come back to Twitter and like, oh, Threads is so amazing. Why are you back on Twitter saying that it's amazing? Really makes no sense to me. Maybe I should try it. Only thing I don't like that I heard is that it's connected to your Instagram, which I feel like is really stupid. I feel like they should keep those like two separate apps. I know it's the whole Meta ecosystem with Facebook, Instagram, and now Threads, but I don't feel like it really needs to be all that. I don't want it to be connected. I hate that I can go on people's Instagram and in their like description it'll have their @ with the numbers on it, and I can click it and go to the Threads account. That's so stupid. And you can't delete it. If you want to delete your Threads account, you had to delete your whole Instagram. That's, if you know anything about computer science, there's actually rules to how you create things. And one of them is not tying things together. It's called single responsibility principle. Look that up. Where everything has its own purpose. We don't need things to be mixed up together. Hold on, give me 1 second. My girlfriend's going to Chick-fil-A. What should I get from Chick-fil-A, y'all? Quick. What should I get? You know, I might get a spicy chicken deluxe. Y'all fuck with that? Spicy chicken deluxe with a medium fry. Ooh, dang, that sound like it buzz. Barbecue and Chick-fil-A sauce. What's your favorite sauce from Chick-fil-A? What do you always get? I just tried that zesty buffalo for the first time. Gas. That was amazing. Gotta count serial numbers. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. Just to count serial numbers. This was my post earlier. I don't think our economy is ready for writers and actors strike, UPS strike, and student loans repayment starting back up. We're about to be bored, broke, and upset. That's facts. If UPS goes on strike, gosh, I'd be in. Oh my god, yo, I'd be so down bad. I heard the student loans. Oh, it is the repayment. I heard that they denied the bill though. To give people like their grants and stuff. Spicy chicken deluxe Polynesian. Ooh, I used to love Polynesian. I think I got burnt out of it low key though. Chick-fil-A sauce for you. You dip it with your fries, or you eat chicken with it? UPS is on August 1st. No, it's not. No, it's not. Hold on. No, yo, UPS people, please. What are they going on strike for? Is it for the conditions, the working conditions, or is it the pay? What is it? Strike, UPS strike 2023. Oh wow, yeah, there's a ton of articles on it. I might have to read into this more later. I have a friend that works for FedEx, and a lot of those trucks don't have air conditioning in it. I think that's so stupid. Like, why would you not have air conditioning in your trucks? These people are going to be out all day lifting heavy boxes, moving stuff around, dealing with customers. Yo, that's too much. That's too much. They got to get paid better. Both? Okay. Okay. I like Chick-fil-A sauce, but I only like it with my fries. It's such a weird taste. I got to look up what the combination is with Chick-fil-A sauce. Like, what's it made out of? Bathroom breaks don't exist if you're delivering in farmland. That's facts too. I didn't even consider that. Yeah, they don't have bathroom breaks, and some of them can't even take breaks. Period. I know my friend that said work at FedEx. Yeah, they don't even want you to take a lunch break, which is pretty ridiculous. You're out here all this time and I can't take a lunch break. Doesn't make sense. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, also, we're going to talk about some music today, too. Not right now. I'm going to get through these few topics, and then we can go into music. I think it's some kind of sweet mustard. That's what it feels like to me, too. It does taste like sweet mustard. That's a perfect description of that. Perfect description. So, I seen this post from Sneaker Fetish. We've talked about Sneaker Fetish before. He does YouTube videos. And he said the fun in sneakers is disappearing by the day. Less and less stuff feels fun because due to entitlement and clout chasing, people can't celebrate other wins anymore, and if they don't win too. It opened doors for counterfeits, overinflated resale to soothe FOMO. The community has let too many things in that poisoned the culture. And sadly, I think people would rather the entire community go down in flames in the pursuit of likes, shares, money, and acceptance than band together and to make it fun again. What do you guys think would make sneakers fun again? I thought about this a lot, but I don't feel like, how do you bring passion back into a culture? Is it more about the community? Because I think he has a really good point about we let a lot of things slide in, and now people are just taking advantage of it with likes, share, and money like that. I seen someone on Twitter the other day. I can't remember his name. I see him all the time. I think his name is Master Chief, and that might be it. It might not be him, but they posted a picture of those dunks that we talked about the other day with the man that passed away. I don't know why I can't remember his name. It's all drawing a blank to me. The Born and Raised Dunks. That's it. The Born and Raised Dunks. They posted like 5 pairs, but the caption was just so disgusting. I want to see if I could find it. It just felt insensitive and bad timing. And I don't know why people feel like they have to post stuff to flex. It's so odd. I sometimes even see it'll be a post like this, like the one we're talking about. You'll scroll down and it'll be people posting old Travis Scott wins. Like, why do you feel the need to post that under every single post? I just don't get it. That's so ridiculous. I missed the beginning. Are you retiring? No, I'm not retiring. I'm not retiring. People blaming the community instead and not the economy. That's That's such a good point. It's more, I think it's more the economy than anything, because even when resale was at its peak, the community was still pretty strong, I would say. Drop raffles and bring back first come first serve. That might be a good idea. It's just no shoes to go around right now. Gatekeeping is the fastest way to kill growth. Ooh. Wow. I don't think we ever talk about that. Gatekeeping is the fastest way to kill growth. That's a good take, actually. I'm usually, I have mixed feelings about gatekeeping just a little bit, because sometimes gatekeeping might be a good thing. There's some people that come into the culture just to look cool, but ultimately they do bring a lot of attention to sneaker culture in general. Like when Hypebeast came in and Supreme was really big, them posting their fully Supreme down outfits with their Supreme Air Max, I ain't gonna lie, it looked kind of cool. It attracted me even more into the culture. But I think when it's not done maliciously, it's a beautiful thing. The only thing is, people take it a little too far and they disrespect other people's cultures. We see it so many times, especially like in music, like in rap. It's actually ridiculous. Oh, you know why I wanted to talk about if I was gonna quit sneaker botting? I have to find this announcement that I've seen in the Wrath Discord. I have to find this really quick. Come on, how do I find the announcement? Oh, okay, here it is. Let me just screenshot this so I can actually show you guys. Cam only. Wrath. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta screenshot these two parts. I didn't realize it was in two parts. Where'd it go? Okay, this is why I wanted to talk about me quitting sneaker botting, because I've seen this announcement from Wrath. Jason is the dev of Wrath, and he's been working on this project for 5 years. It's been one of the biggest bots in the game, one of the most successful bots in the game. At one point, Wrath was going for like $7,000 just to get a key from someone that resold it, and they would never restock. But lately, Jason has been talking about, lately Jason hasn't been really working on Wrath because there's nothing to actually work on. Sneaker botting feels like it's dead. And he said this. So I know Wrath. He said, I know Wrath. I've been silent for over a month now. You guys all have been super concerned about the future of botting, justifiably so. So I want to clear up what's been happening for a while, lay out a plan going forward. Since I started working out on the bot over 5 years ago, I've always had periods of full-on grinding 24/7, but sometimes I wouldn't put in as much effort even though I'd rebound eventually. These past months, however, I've struggled to find any motivation at all in terms of working on the bot. There were a few factors leading up to this, which I like to detail. So in this, he's just talking about how he had an injury from the gym, so it was like uncomfortable to sit down and stuff. And then he talks about how like his recovery was really bad, so it took away a lot of the progress, lacked motivation because he has to sit down all the time. And he says, furthermore, other factors just like the industry market declining overall, sites making big changes, Nike clipping most draw entries, even being burnt out as a whole from the past 5 years grinding made it hard, even when I did try to come back. My high expectations for the progress quickly made me unsure whether or not I wanted to continue. So even he has doubts about the market and about if he ever wanted to continue this. And I think one of the biggest things, like, I kind of feel a little bit, I don't know, I don't want to say the word sorry. It kind of sucks for some of these devs, I'll say, because a lot of these devs are young. Jason is young, I believe, and I believe Justin from Valor is also young. I think when you have a project like this that is so big and that is like you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars off of this one thing. You never really worked like a real job where you had to clock in, do all this other stuff. You made like you're really highly celebrated. It almost comes to the point where this is tied into your personality, if that makes sense. To give you another example outside of botting, just to make this a little easier to follow, people that play football. When you play football, let's say you start elementary school, you play middle school, you play high school, and then you get to college. Let's say you're pretty good, but you're not good enough to make the NFL. You're not in that elite tier. You're just a good football player and you love football. That's all you ever thought about. Once you graduate college and you don't go to the NFL, there's no other leagues for you to go to. Now you have to find yourself outside of the thing that you've been doing your entire life. And I feel like that is so hard for some people, and it almost makes me feel like a little sad for them, because this is what they're known for, and quitting what you're known for is always hard. You feel like you constantly have to keep trying to do that, and then if you quit it, you just feel completely lost. I hope that's not, I might be over-analyzing this a little bit. I hope that's not the case for them, but they're super young. Like, I think some of these sneaker devs started when they were 16 years old. Can you imagine me 16 years old making hundreds of thousands of dollars? People praise you all the time, and then when it's over, now you have to find something else that's enjoyable, but you're not making nearly as much money. You might not even like what you do. A lot of the times that happens. As a bot dev, there's no need since it's basically over. That's true. You really don't need to update. And I don't think he really has to say anything. Well, I guess saying something would be a good thing. I'm glad he actually came out and said all this. In conclusion, he did say that he's not going to quit developing for Wrath. As of right now, you know, some things might change in the future. Maybe he comes across, maybe it's a few months down the line, things haven't recovered. He doesn't want to do it anymore. That's perfectly fine. But I think if Wrath goes away, it's really going to start looking scary. I think it looks scary now. I told you guys the 3 bots that I think will be here still would be Valor, Wrath, and Mech. I think those were the only 3. Oh, and maybe Heiha. So I guess 4. But Wrath being out of that conversation makes me worry. Makes me worry a little bit. They're better off than the rest of us. They'll be alright. That's facts. That's facts. I really hope they don't have identity issues, because I've seen people fall into that, and then everything they do after what they were known for, they just feel like a regular person, or less than a regular person, because you didn't have time to like I guess develop in a way, because like he said, he's been working on Wrath for 5 years, sometimes going 24/7. You miss out on a lot of stuff in that amount of time. Parties, going out with your friends because you gotta do this update tomorrow. Doing that at 16 years old, can't even imagine, bro. Can't even imagine. That's why KD feet looks so bad. He only knows basketball and not proper healthcare. Hey, that's probably actually a really good point. The only thing about KD is, I was gonna bring up his injury, but that was kind of a freak accident. Yeah, no, his feet look fucking terrible, bro. KD's feet looks insane. He's been playing for a long time though. How old is Kevin Durant? What the fuck? Why'd I go to my history? Durant. What, bro? I swear that said Kevin Durant, not Kevin Hart. Oh, 34 years old. Ooh, he kind of needs to start taking care of his health very, very soon. 34 is late as hell. He is late as hell. So I think I'm pretty much out of sneaker topics. Let me go ahead and check my DMs real quick. I always send stuff to my DMs just so I don't forget stuff. Oh, I do need to show you guys this one last thing, probably from sneakers. These Kobe's are coming back, and bro, I need them. I don't hoop, but this makes me want to hoop just having these shoes. These are fucking sick. I remember when these dropped, People were going crazy for them. They were just wearing them casually with jeans. Bro, I need these. These are some of my favorite Kobe's of all time. Yo, if you were around during this time, you probably don't get it, but yo, nah, this is gonna bang. Oh, also, I did hear that Kobe's are coming. They're doing like a Kobe rebranding. A Kobe rebrand. I think I sent a tweet to myself somewhere. Yeah, so Nike is planning to relaunch the Kobe brand ahead of Kobe Day. So 8/24, before 8/24, they're planning to relaunch. We've heard a lot of things about Kobe's relaunch and them having more stock and yeah, we're really gonna give it to the fans. It hasn't happened. It hasn't happened yet. I'm pretty disappointed that it hasn't happened. A lot of people feel the exact same way. Even when they released the last thing, I think they released a white pair of Kobe's. They released 2 jerseys, a black and a white one. It was a Gigi jersey. They were extremely limited. I think the white jersey had like 3,000 and the black jersey had just a little bit more than that. And then the Kobe's had like 30,000, which isn't really a lot when you think about how many Kobe fans and how many basketball players there are out there. It's so small. So I'm hoping that they're able to relaunch this in a way where everybody can now get it. Even if it's not everybody, just more stock than 30,000. Like, we don't need 30,000 stock anymore. We need a lot more than that. And we need more colorways. They're coming back with the Grinch Kobe's again. I'm not complaining about it, but there's so many more colorways out there that they could drop. Like the last one I just showed you guys. And now they're doing the reverse Christmas, which I'm so fucking excited for. Oh my gosh, they look amazing. They look amazing. Have y'all seen them? Have y'all seen them? Let me show you guys. Reverse Grinch Kobe's. So they look like this. Oh my gosh. Yo. Absolute banger. If we talking about resale too, if this doesn't resell, I think I'm done. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. If these do not bang, I think I'm done. I don't know. It could be 100K stock. I think these are still going to sell out and do well. Let me know what y'all think. I don't know if I'm bugging, but I think those are still going to bang. Let me get some water real quick. Oh my gosh, my throat is starting to hurt. Pause. What the fuck? How y'all like? Yo, let me know. How do you guys like the standing setup? Does it look weird? Or are y'all fucking with it? Instead of me sitting down the whole time. What y'all think about it? I kind of like it actually. I was standing earlier, like right before the stream, and I was like, dang, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stand the whole time and do all this. But it feels pretty natural. I feel like it feels a little bit better. My energy's a little higher. I'm able to maneuver, you know, dance around just a little bit. Yeah, no, it doesn't feel too bad. So I think I'm done talking about sneakers. We're gonna try something a little different today. Just something a little different. I do want to talk about music. And one person I do want to talk about is Travis Scott. Oh my gosh. But before we get into him, I seen the other day that up until Uzi's album that dropped. Hold on. My girl texting about Chick-fil-A. Hold on, y'all. No, thank you. But I seen the other day that no hip hop album in 2023 hit -- 1, and I think that they went even far to say that there wasn't a #1 song from rap that hit the chart, that hit the #1 in 2023, which is crazy. I did not know about that. That's almost never happened. And I wanted to talk about Uzi's album because I listened to it whenever it dropped. And I would say I'm a pretty big Uzi fan. I loved, I think I've loved every single tape he's ever dropped. I heard his first album when it first came out. I've been listening to all of them in real time as they drop. This is the first album that I heard that I wasn't a big fan of. I don't know. There was something about it. Like, I just don't know. It went #1. Apparently, a lot of people really loved it. Some people are even saying that this is some of Uzi's best work. Me, I don't think so. I think this is actually some of Uzi's worst work. You can kill me for that. I think that this is some of his worst work. First off, I want to say 26 songs, insane. 26 songs is fucking long. He should have left some of this stuff off. He had bonus tracks and stuff. Maybe he was going for like the sales approach, like he really just wants sales. Maybe that's what it was. J. Cole has a line where he says, when your 30-song album do a measly 100,000, that's exactly how I feel about this album. If it didn't have that many songs on it, it probably would have been a lot better. But one thing about this album that I noticed was it almost feels like two different albums. And there's a lot of rock aspect on it, and then there's a lot of an original Uzi sound. And it's not that I necessarily hate rock. I don't feel like it had a place on this album, and I don't think that Uzi sounded great on a lot of those rock songs. I actually love when rappers do their own version of like a rock rap song. That's some of my favorite music of all time. Kanye has some songs on Yeezus that I feel like are more on the rock side of stuff, and they were amazing. But I think that is this song called CS. Is this it? Like, I personally don't enjoy that. But I mean, maybe someone does. Maybe that's their stuff. I wasn't a big fan of that. But I did want to say, this is the reason I brought it up. We talk about Travis Scott all the time on this channel, but we never talk about him in terms of music. It's just in terms of his shoes. Some of the best shoes in the game. I think he's one of the biggest rappers in the game, and probably one of the best hip-hop artists we've seen in the past decade or so. Maybe that's a little stretch. Decade is a long time. But in his class, I think he's definitely one of the best. Travis Scott has been doing a lot of promo for this Utopia album. I know you guys have seen it. He has had like Utopia suitcases. He's had he's about to not premiere. He's about to perform in Egypt with the pyramids and stuff. I think he already might have done that. And I'm so tired of seeing this promo, bro. Like, I'm so sick of seeing Utopia promo. Oh my gosh. If I see another Utopia briefcase, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. I have so many doubts about this album. And let me know if any of you guys are Travis Scott fans in here. He's had a good track record. Rodeo, amazing album. One of the best albums of the last decade, I would say. Burst in the Trap was cool, not as good as Rodeo. Astroworld, I think, is peak, like some of his best work of all time. The fact that he hit the track list, not the track list, I'm sorry. The fact that he hit the features on here so you don't know who's on the song was amazing. Sonically, some of his best work. Look, like, I have every single song on here liked. I don't think there's a single song that I didn't like. It almost makes me feel a little worried for him because he has so much momentum coming off of this album. And usually with artists, they have like a certain amount of time that they drop. So some people do every 2 years, some people do every year, every 3 years. If you're an artist that doesn't really need to work off of a time limit, you might drop just whenever you want. Kendrick Lamar dropped 5 years later. And for Travis Scott to be dropping 5 years later, that's kind of scary for him. And I think the reason I was thinking about this earlier is because I heard this song, A, on Uzi's album with Travis Scott on it, and I did not like it. Oh my gosh. Maybe it just needs to grow on me or something, but I did not like it. He really needs to build up some momentum, like drop some type of single before he drops his album, because to me, it's not looking good. He's been so hit or miss lately. He has a song on, does it show what he's featured on? On Heroes and Villains, there's 2 songs with him on it. Raindrops, which is amazing, some of his best work in my opinion. And Trance, which is also amazing. I listen to these probably twice a week. Amazing songs. And then he has a verse on Her Loss as well, on Pussy and Millions, that is, I think, is the best verse on the album, like by far. This the way he came in, the way the beat switched, all perfectly lined up. And then I heard that Uzi song. I heard a song with him and SZA. I'm just like, bro, I hope he doesn't give this type of stuff. I really hope he doesn't give that type of stuff. What do y'all think? Y'all think we should listen to the album when it first drops, like together? We could do something like that on Kick. If we go on Kick, we could do something like that. I'm really thinking about doing it. I might just do it, and like if you just want to pop in, just pop in. That'd be cool. But don't hold me to that. Please do not hold me to that. Yeah. I think I'm pretty much out of stuff to say. I don't know. Yeah, but very little hopes for this Tired of Seeing Utopia. Apparently it's supposed to drop July 28th, so maybe we might have to do like a listening party then. That's a Friday. So next week Friday is July 28th. If he does drop it, I'll probably get Kick set up to where we can stream that. I would like to listen to the album with you guys. I think that'd be pretty cool. Shoes dead, so we trying new things. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna venture off just a little bit. I know I haven't been really posting lately, not really into the content stuff. I think I just kind of lost a little bit of motivation, and my life is going in a different direction. I don't want to completely stop YouTube. That's the reason why I've been doing live streams lately. I feel like I can come on here and talk to you guys just freely, no editing needed. This is just me talking, voicing my opinion, voicing my thoughts, and you guys responding to it. And I think that's pretty cool. We're gonna continue to do that. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I have to say. And my Chick-fil-A is coming soon, so yeah, I know I gotta go, man. Yeah, I know I gotta go eat that. Spicy chicken deluxe, calling my name. I worked out earlier, and I don't think I ate after. Oh no, I did. But I still need something else. Yo, if you're new here, please join the Discord, man. I would really appreciate you joining the Discord so you could talk to me. If you have any ideas that you want me to do on stream, we can go on Kick. We can do whatever we want. You know, let's just have fun with it. If you're also not following my Twitter, make sure to follow my Twitter. Sometimes I post funny things. I don't really tweet that often. I retweet stuff. Dang, what outro song should we hear? What's my favorite song right now? Let me put you guys on my favorite song. Oh, I think this is my favorite song right now. Hey, listen, man, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you guys for talking about the stream. First stream standing up. We'll be back very soon whenever I have some more stuff to talk about. Hopefully shoes pick up very soon as well. There should be something coming up. Listen, man, love you guys. Hope you have a great rest of your day.
Racks in my pocket, that's what crime do.
Love
See
you.
my young
Peace.
niggas with me, cause that's how the mob move. I turn the cream soda to a pyro. Look me hit the toe, everything I got is loose. I kicked an overdrive, I ain't tryna lose. She can fuck the square nigga, had to cut her loose. My young niggas shooting like they running too. Why you lying on my name when you know the truth? Connected with no plug like the Bluetooth. All white truck, but the seats in the Subaru.